Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we've got an off day and a couple possibly banged up players that are both going to get a day off today. Alright, something like that. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but we'll see if we can fight it off. Alright, so, if you've watched the last couple games, I guess we'll start with our own side. Yesterday, Kester and Zach both hurt themselves sliding into bases. Kester stayed in the game. He seemed alright. He didn't show up on the injury report. All good to go there. Zach left the game, but thankfully did not show up on the injury report either. So, we seem to be all good, all said and done. The Cardinals have had two pitchers the last couple of games leave the game with elbow pain, and that landed them both on the 15-day DL, so we will not see Orr or Lizarraga again. Probably not likely to see Lizarraga again anyway, just because this is the last game of this series, and we don't see the Cardinals again until September, I think. But we won't see Orr either, because after he pitched in the first game, he is out for 15 days. Sky should be officially recovered from a jammed finger, so he shouldn't have the green condition mark anymore. So let's get into this game. Phil is going to lead things off today. Daisuke on the mound, and he gets Phil to ground out to third to start the game. Miyake at the plate now. And he will look at strike one. And that fastball sails high. Curveball stays outside. It's a 2-1 count. Swings and misses at that slider to make it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Two down, Chief is not in the lineup today. Quinton is at bat. He got, two or three at bats yesterday. Flies this one into right. Don't even think he made that good a contact, but it went fairly deep. But a 1-2-3 start for the Squirrels. Juan Pierre will lead things off for the Cardinals, as he's done all year. You can see the defensive lineup that we came up with. Gil on the mound today. Gil starts him off with the fastball for strike one. And that slider up and in. Not sure it really did much sliding. Line drive, that will hook just foul down the right field line. 1-2. Curveball breaks outside. It's 2-2. Called strike three on the outside corner. Another curveball. That will bring Cesar Izturis to the game, or to the plate rather. He already played shortstop. He's been in the game. Izturis with a 1-1 count. That backdoor curve doesn't quite make it to the door. There's a swing and a miss on the curve, makes it 2-2. Another curveball, another swing and a miss. Two away, Albert Pujols. I'm probably going to regret saying this, but he's had a very bad first two games. But we know the kind of hitter he is, and he has had success against us, so I figure if he's going to bust out of this little mini slump, it's going to be real soon, maybe even this at-bat. Is that enough hedging that I don't have to jinx it? This one is going to be fouled away. That'll give Pujols a 2-2 count. Grounds this one foul down the third baseline. Pops this one up right by second base. Joey makes the catch. 6 up, 6 down so far. Terry will lead things off for the Squirrels in the second. Terry takes a curveball for strike one. A swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Frank at the plate now. Got his 1,000th career hit in the last game. Looks at strike one. Don't know if I have a good way to look at that lifetime. I don't know how many other Squirrels have managed to do that. Don't think he was the first, but I don't think there's that many more. Frank has a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike three. 2 down, Sweeney at the plate. He will swing and miss. And change up down and out. Into right or left field, and that will get down for the first hit of the day. A 2-out single, and that will bring Martinez to the plate. He's having a pretty decent year at the plate, actually. Hitting almost 250, double-digit RBI. Martinez with a 1-1 count. That slider breaks too far outside. Sweeney hit and run. Doesn't matter. Throw's going to go to first, and that will end the inning. Adrian Beltre due up for the Cardinals in the bottom of the second. Still have no score. Gill starts him off with a sinker for strike one. Curveball gets a swing and a miss. Another curveball, another swing and a miss. One away. Juan Encarnacion to the plate. First pitch is called a strike. This one is fouled away. Makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. 2 down, Chris Burke to the plate. He will look at strike one. That curveball hits the dirt. Comes back with another curveball, and this one is swung on and missed. 1-2. Sinker put into center field. That'll be the Cardinals' first hit of the day. Sky, who officially not hurt. Still not in great condition, but better than it was. Martinez, quick throw down to second, and I think that was Burke, just hung out to dry. He really could not have been any more out. So we'll go to the third inning. 1 hit apiece for the teams, but no runs. Joey will lead things off for the Squirrels. First pitch, a curveball for strike one. Swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Ground ball. Daisuke ends up fielding it. He does get it back across to first in time. 1 down, Gill at the plate. I think he might be the worst hitting pitcher this year by average. He and Jonathan kind of competing, quote-unquote, for that one. That'll bring Phil back to the plate. 2 outs, bases empty. 3 strikeouts for Daisuke, the first time through the Squirrels' order. And Phil with a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. called strike 3. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Still no score. Sky will come back to the plate thanks to the caught stealing. Fresh count for Sky, and he will start off with a ball. Hits this one. Phil is waiting for it in shallow center field, and he makes the catch. One down is Drupal Cabrera to the plate. He had a few hits yesterday, though ultimately a little bit of a futile effort. The Cardinals just couldn't stop giving up runs yesterday. 0-2 the count on Cabrera. Ground ball back to Gill, and he can't get it to first in time. Works like a swinging bunt, and it's an infield hit. So Matsuzaka at the plate now. Looks at a strike, and now he puts out the bat for a bunt. Gets down a pretty good one. Sweeney will go to first with it. Successful sacrifice. Puts a runner into scoring position for Juan Pierre. 2 outs, though. 4 strikeouts for Gill, the first time through the Cardinals' order. Ground ball back to Gill. He knocks it down and gets it to first in time to end the inning. We go to the 4th inning. 3 combined hits for the teams, 0 combined runs. Miyake to the plate. Miyake struck out in his first at-bat. See, he looks at strike 1 here. Pitch up and in. And this one catches the outside corner to make it 1-2. That splitter is down and in. 2-2 count. Ground ball goes to Cabrera. He throws it to first, 1 away. Quinton flew out to right in his first at-bat. Remember if I noted it, but he is batting left-handed if you're listening to this and can't see it. First pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Ground ball to second. Cabrera to first again. 2 away. Terry struck out in his first at-bat, coming off a 2 home run game yesterday. Once into the right field bullpen, once to dead center. Puts him up to 13 home runs on the year. Giving me a little bit of breathing room over Tom for the team home run lead. Terry with a 1-2 count in this at-bat. That fastball's too high. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the top of the 4th. 0-0 score. And Cesar Turris will lead things off for the Cardinals. As Turris struck out in his first at-bat. And first pitch is called a strike. And this pitch a bit down and out. And a bounced in curveball. That'll make it 2-1. The slider misses. It's 3-1. There's a swing and a miss. That'll make it a full count to start off this inning. Swing and a miss at a curveball. Strike 3. 1 down, Pujols. Trying to remember his fly out. I feel like it wasn't hit very hard, but I don't remember who caught it. Fouls this pitch away. He's got an 0-2 count. He will swing and miss at that sinker for the second out of the inning. Adrian Beltre struck out in his first at-bat. He looks at strike 1. This pitch is inside. Line drive into left. Feels like the first hit in a bit. One on with 2 outs. Juan Encarnacion at the plate. Looks at a strike. He hits this one into right field. That'll get down for a hit, and Beltre will go on to third. Runners on the corners for Chris Burke. There are 2 outs, so Gil not that far from getting out of this mess, but he does have to get the out. Has Burke with an 0-2 count. Spins up a curveball. It's hit into shallow right, and Phil gets back there to make the play. I knew it was going to be too shallow for Quentin to get there. Phil was the only chance, and he just barely got there. But he did get there, so the game is still scoreless as we go into the 5th. Frank at the plate, struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at a strike here. Swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sweeney. Forgot Tom's not in the game today. Just used to Tom following Frank. Sweeney, now I've forgotten what he did last at-bat. Looks at strike 1. This is up the middle, and it will get through for the Squirrels' second hit of the day. A very fast runner on first. Daisuke not super fast to the mound, although his stretch is much faster than his windup. Martinez with the 1-1 count. And he lines one into left, and that gets down for a base hit. Puts runners on first and second. And here comes Joey to the plate. Had a good day yesterday. Swings and misses at a changeup. Hits this one a ground ball to third. Beltre to second with it. Cabrera on to first in time. Mark that down 5-4-3 for an inning-ending double play. So no runs in the game. Sky's going to lead off for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 5th. Sky will take a strike. Another called strike, though he doesn't particularly care for it. And then a line drive that Sweeney catches before it can find the outfield grass. Asdrubal Cabrera got a base hit in his first at-bat. Looks at a ball to start off this encounter. Down and in again. It's 2-0. There's a strike. Another called strike makes it 2-2. Fouled away, keeps it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, pitcher spot up. Daisuke is going to get to hit. He sacrificed in his first at-bat. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Another swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the 5th inning. We've got 7 combined hits, but no runs. Gil is going to start things off for the Squirrels in the 6th. Gil fouled out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Fouled back. That'll make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A 1 down, Phil at the plate. He is 0 for 2. Hits this into left field. Juan Pierre there to make the grab. 2 away. Miyake's 0 for 2 today. He swings and misses. That's the first pitch. Looks at strike 2. grounds this one to short as Turris to first with it. And that'll end the top of the 6th. Still no runs. Juan Pierre to come to bat in the bottom half of the inning. This had better not be another 13-run game. Somebody needs to break through here. Pierre 0 for 2. He will look at strike 1 here. A ground ball that Phil will field. 1 away. Cesar Turris has struck out in both at-bats today. He's 2 of Gil's 8 strikeouts as he looks at strike 1 here. Grounds this one back to Gil, and he goes to first with it. 2 away. Albert Pujols 0 for 2, a fly out and a strikeout. Probably his last chance to get a hit against Gil. Has a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. This will be a ground ball through the left side of the infield. Not a real authoritative hit, but definitely one Pujols will take. 1 on with 2 outs. Adrian Beltre is 1 for 2, and he looks at strike 1 in this at-bat. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the 7th inning. Still no score. Quinton will lead things off for the Squirrels. Quinton is 0 for 2 today. Grounds this one to third. Beltre over to first with it. 1 away. That'll bring Terry to the plate. He has struck out twice today. 2 of Daisuke's 7 strikeouts so far. That cutter outside might have been low as well. And that fastball sails. It's 2-0. Called strike makes it 2-1. The pitch is down and out. 3-1. That one should break the tie. That's going to go over the bullpen. Well, no, it still landed on the back wall. Not quite over it. 406 feet for his 14th home run of the year. I think that was the same distance as this one to center yesterday. Oh, this one a bit more of a majestic arc to it. 1-0 Squirrels. Frank at the plate, and suddenly we are in line to do our normal pitching rotation. Frank with an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Sweeney is 2 for 2. Got a couple singles so far. Looks at strike 1. The pitch bounces in. Daisuke comes back with a curveball that gets a swing and a miss. This is going to be fouled off to the seats over in left field. Oh, it actually hit the front of the wall. 1-2 still. Called strike 3 on a fastball on the outside corner. Pretty good pitch, actually. We go to the stretch. 1-0 Squirrels. Juan Encarnacion will bat on the other side. All right, so let's go get Gonzalez now that we've got a lead. And no double switching with the subs in today. All right, first pitch is just inside. Splitter called a strike, 1-1. Fastball for strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Chris Burke, 1 for 2 on the day. This pitch, little up, little in. Maybe gotten the call if it was just one of those things. Then throws a cutter in the dirt. Changeup for a strike, makes it 2-1. Another cutter, this one for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup for strike 3. Sky to the plate. He is 0 for 2, though he has hit the ball twice. He spent a lot of the first 2 games striking out. Looks at strike 1. That splitter misses, down and away. Swing and a miss will make it 1-2. Ground ball to third. Sweeney takes a couple steps before he throws, but has plenty of time. We go to the 8th inning, 1-0 Squirrels. Martinez will lead things off. Martinez, 1 for 2 on the day. That splitter is down and in. There's a called strike. Ground ball to short as Turris charges in and gets it to first in plenty of time. 1 down, Joey, 0 for 2 today. Ground out, actually both ground outs, just the second one happened to be a double play. First pitch is called a strike. And this one just misses outside, 1-1. This one hit towards second. Cabrera gets there and gets it to first. 2 away. Pitcher spot up. We will send Marvin in to pinch hit. All right, he will bat left-handed. Daisuke winds and gets a swing and a miss on the changeup. Follows it up with the fastball. Marvin takes it for strike 2. Hits this one to Cabrera, and that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Cabrera is going to lead things off for the Cardinals. It's a 1-0 Squirrels lead. We will go find Hermida. All right, Cabrera 1 for 2. And he hits the ground ball, gets through the middle of the infield for a base hit. Miyake, no hurry to get it in, but it's still just a single. They're going to let Daisuke hit for himself here. A little surprising, given they're only down 1, and it's late. Not that he hasn't pitched a great game, because he has. Just one swing away from this still being tied. Although Hermida seems determined to walk him. Actually gets him to finally get down a bunt, and it goes foul. It's 3-1. This one also foul. He's worked it back to a full count. Daisuke still showing bunt. And he is out. That one rolls foul. 1 away. Runner on first. Juan Pierre, I do believe, is 0 for 3. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses, actually, for strike 2. Looks at strike 3. 2 away. Cesar is Turris, is 0 for 3. He looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Into center field for another base hit. Runner going to third, and he will make it there safely. Albert Pujols at the plate. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. This would not be the time we would like to see him rip one out of here. has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Hits a ground ball to third. It does get through the infield, so the Cardinals do manage to tie the game. And we are going to get a pinch runner. Pujols will come out for Thomas, even though Pujols is actually a faster runner. Beltre at the plate with 2 on, 2 outs. He takes strike 1. Looks at strike 2. This one should be the 3rd out of the inning. So we go into the 9th, but we are tied at 1. The Squirrels back to the top of their order. Wes Helms is going to come in to play first. We might be fortunate that they took Pujols out of the lineup in what's starting to shape up to be another extra innings game. Phil with a 2-0 count. And he puts this into center field for a base hit. A good leadoff single, though Phil is a terribly slow runner. Miyake is 0 for 3 today. Looks at strike 1. This one pulled foul over by the tarpon right. This one, oh, we got some confusion about who's going to field this one as Turris comes over to pick it up. Should have been Cabrera's ball. Mark that down an infield hit, even though we have a mental error. 2 on with nobody out. Quinton at the plate. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Looks at a slider for strike 2. And fouls this pitch away. Called strike. I don't know about that call, but it is the 1st out of the inning. Terry at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. He hit the home run earlier. Swings and misses at the first pitch and looks at strike 2. And that pitch is down. Hits this one into the left center gap. That's going to get down for a hit. 1 run in. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Terry has both RBIs, Squirrels RBIs anyway, in this game. That will bring Frank to the plate. 2 runners in scoring position with still only 1 out. First pitch is called a strike. Second pitch is called a strike. And that one bounces in. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Sweeney at the plate. No, he was 2 for 2. I can't remember now if he's 3 for 3 or not. I kind of think he is. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Squirrels up 2-1. And Juan Encarnacion will come to the plate to try to tie this game back up again. All right, Encarnacion is 1 for 3 so far. He will look at strike 1. So misses down and in. There's a called strike. Makes it 1-2. Ground to 3rd, but it's just foul. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Chris Burke is 1 for 3 today. And he hits this one to Terry, who will step on the bag. 2 down. Sky is the last chance for the Cardinals. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Another called strike. Makes it 0-2. Ground ball to second. Phil goes to first with it. And your final score today, Indianapolis Squirrels 2, St. Louis Cardinals 1. I will admit I was sure that one was going extras, so I'm very happy to be wrong. Alright, Shibuya and Terry will share your co-players of the game. Thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. We've got an off day tomorrow, but then we've got a home series against the Cubs after that. We will see you then.